I'm Cynthia Kereluk. What we're going to do is we're going to start by taking small steps from side to side and then circle with the arms. Now remember, we're circling in one direction. So during this exercise break, in about 40 circles, circle in the opposite direction, and I'll see you right back for some stretching. Okay, let's stretch our backs. Lie down, roll down very slowly, inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae. Down you go. And extend one leg out, bend the other knee, draw that leg up, stays in an L shape. Arms are out at shoulder height, and over you go to the left side. Your head goes to the right. There are a lot of body parts that need to be warmed up prior to exercising. So we spend about 3 minutes during our warm-up doing some of those. And then what we do is during the cardio, I take my time in warming up very slowly, increasing blood flow to the muscle sites. Okay, so it's very slow and methodical. And back you come. Same thing with the other leg. Bend that leg, extend the other, L shape, and over it goes very slowly. Now the trick here is to keep your shoulders in full contact, and then your head moves in the opposite direction. This is a nice stretch for the spine. Also a nice stretch for the hips. And hold it there. You can bring the knee in, bring the foot in, or take it out. For maximum stretch, you would fully extend it, but you must have a strong back in order to do that. Okay, so you decide. Hold the stretch, and then come back to center. Okay, bend your other knee, and then work your abdominals. We don't work abdominals today. You get a day off. What we are working today during our SOS segment is legs, largest muscle group in your body. Now in this position here, slowly, slowly, allow your legs to come down, allow the hamstring muscle to relax. We're going to concentrate on the hamstrings today, the quadriceps. Largest muscle group in your body, so we really want to focus on developing that muscle, because muscle is an energy burning tissue, fat is an energy storing tissue. We want a higher ratio of muscle tissue in the body. Okay, and once you've reached your stretching point, that could be in this position here, could be in this position. If you don't feel it and you're already in this position, just lean slightly forward until you feel the stretch right here. Okay, right there, hold it. And then while we're in this position, circle back with your shoulders, take your chin to your chest. And circle in the opposite direction with your chin to your chest again. Circle all the way around, close your eyes. Start your breathing properly. I know some of you don't breathe properly all of the while, but you really should. Okay, up you come. And then let's stretch up overhead. Bend at the knee. Stretch, reach with the fingertips. Think good posture all the while, and you should be breathing properly all the while. I know it's difficult. There are a lot of things that you need to concentrate on. Down you come. Okay, and circle up. And cross your right hand in front of your left, and then reverse it. Stretch every possible angle. Okay, come back. Stop the arm movements, keep bending with the legs, and circle back again. And now bring those circles up. Bring the shoulders up, circle back. And then start small again, circle forward this time. Okay, here we go. Keep circling, start your march. I'm going to get rid of my mat. Good for you. Okay, move my microphone here. Now, some of you actually were wondering why I wear belts all the time, and it's actually to support my battery pack here. Okay, and then I've got a mic that runs all the way in and around underneath here, so if you ever see bumps and things like that, or wires hanging down, just to let you know what it is, I'm not growing a tail. Okay, probably children out there must look and go, what the heck is that? Make initial contact with the ball of your foot, roll through and touch your heel each and every time. Knees are always in flex, slightly bent. Back is in a pelvic tilt position. Okay, shoulders are in line with your hips. They're down and back, and your head does not do this. Okay, you've got to keep the head back. Okay, that's a natural position for a head to be in. Okay, there you go. And arms, work the arms up. And if you're ready, let's count down to include my partner. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Now we'll concentrate on the bottom area here. increase the circulation in through that area. Come forward and back in the movement if you like, or round in circles, whatever you fancy. Okay, now notice the feet here. The ball of the foot stays in full contact. That's very important. This is good. That's great. Okay, especially if today's your first day exercising with us. Thank you for tuning in. And to the veterans who have been doing the show for 10 years, thank you so much. Come forward and back. Arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just cross. Right over left, left over right. Elbows come up to shoulder height only, not above shoulder height. Okay, push. Push with the arms. There you go. Semicircle. Lift those heels. Good for you. Maintain proper posture. Got some questions I'm going to ask you today. How many glasses of water have you had so far? Okay. How many are you going to try to drink today? Between 8 to 10 if you can. 6 is a good start, and they need to be 8-ounce glasses of pure water. Okay, spring water. There you go. Count down to change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel comes forward. Okay, drop right down in the hip area here. You'll be working harder if you do. Shoulders are still in line with the hips here. Push down. That may help your posture. Head is back. If you're like me, I tend to lean into things. And someone brought it to my attention, actually, my chiropractor, that I was tending to do this, which was starting to pull the rhomboids around my shoulders. So I had to concentrate on bringing my head back. In fact, let's include our arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at chest height. Reach and pull. Let's see those fingers. Splay your fingers. Good. I was wondering, how many times a day do you stop and do a posture check? Have you set up a number? We should do that today. Why don't we make a promise to take at least 5 posture checks during the day? It takes a matter of 10 seconds just to stop doing whatever you're doing and think, okay, what is my head doing? Am I leaning? Am I straining my neck? What is my back doing? What are my shoulders doing? Are they back in proper alignment? If you stand, what is my lower back doing? Am I in a pelvic tilt position? Okay, do a posture check 5 times a day. Promise? Okay, do that every day. Try to adopt that as part of your everyday lifestyle. Count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift out to the side. Lift, lift, lift. Okay, keep the knee bent. Very important. The lift is a small movement. Okay, employ these muscles, the adductor and the abductor, to lift. Come forward and back in the movement. Or round and round, whatever you'd like. Okay, lift, lift. If you lift it too high, you'll actually strain the hips. Okay, so think of the posture again. Shoulders in line with the hips. Lift, lift. In fact, place your hands down here. You should not be lifting any higher. Okay, that leg should just touch your fingers. It's a good way to monitor. Count down to arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at the side, down, and then up. Reach. There you go. Now, high-intensity people, they can do their own arm movements, different arm movements if they like. Okay, so you follow along with her arm movements. Sometimes they're different, sometimes they're not. Count down. And what should we count in? Should we try our Ukrainian? Yeah? Okay. Один, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift, legs are together. Lift the heel again. Okay, legs together, together, apart, apart, together, together, and apart. There you go. Okay, This time, hold them out apart. Count down to arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in front, down and up. Down, up. Remember, please keep your hands where your eyes can see them at all times. They start to disappear. That could strain your lower back. Okay, look up. Forward and back. You're doing a great job, you really are. See, it's not that difficult. Okay, you don't have to huff and puff. You don't have to be gasping for air. Slightly winded. Good. Exercise is so good for you. Oh, it's old hat for some of you. You know the benefits. For me, I find that if I'm very stressed out, something's really bothering me, if I exercise, it helps to calm me so that I can think a little more clearly before I deal with the problem. Maybe that will help you too. And let's try Swahili. Moja, mbili, tatu, nne, tano, sita, saba, nane, tisa, and kumi. Now legs together. Let's do what we call a superset for that area. Focusing on stretching the quadricep, but really working the hamstring. Legs together. Okay, push down, keep your neck nice and tall, nice and long, or fingertips resting on your waistline. Count down to arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at chest height, and then up, out, up. Now, if you suffer from neck problems, be better advised to just do this movement. Okay? Because when you incorporate the movement out in front, that can strain the neck muscles. Take care. You're doing fine. Really stretch. Reach. You can reach a little bit higher than that. Higher. Good. Count down. 10, 9, 8. Please count. 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, out. I'm not going to give up that easily. Okay, if you find that you spend most of your life sitting, most of your day at work sitting, these are the types of exercises you need to do to increase circulation in through this area here. Very important. Okay, arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face you. Reach out. Pull back to the waist. Pull back. Keep your arms, hands about shoulder distance apart. And speed it up if you like. And for those of you who have been doing the show for a while, you can include the arm movements right away. Do your own. You don't have to worry. You don't have to wait for me. Count down. 10, 9, this is it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Great job. Let's locate our pulses. Okay. Take a 10-second count. Watch the clock, please. Okay, and here's your chart. This is very familiar to those of you who've been doing the show for a while. If you're new, how you use it is you find your age along the bottom and you work up into the chart. That's a safe zone, a safe range to work within. Now, if you don't know whether you're out of shape or not, why don't you take the time during this exercise break to walk up a flight of stairs a couple of times. See if you become winded. Chances are you may need to join in with us. See you right back. Okay, we're going to try some lunges. What I'd like you to do is make sure that you're moving backwards. So the knee stays in line with the heel. That's very important. What we're going to do is we're going to step back, and when you step back, you drop the back leg down, and then you simply come up. If you need to support with your hands, remember, support right here in the thigh, never near the knee joint. Or if you'd like, what you can do is if you're having a problem with balance, simply hang on to a wall, hang on to your couch or a chair, Okay, this is really good for the legs, for the quadriceps, as well as the gluteus maximus, a little bit of the hamstring. And you can do all sorts of things with your arms if you like. What I like to do is I like to do this here. Stretch right up. I find that it really helps me to keep my shoulders and hips in alignment with one another so that I'm not leaning forward. Your head is forward too. You never want to do this exercise and turn and look to the side. It's really hard on your body mechanics. What it does is it sends conflicting messages to your brain and throws your balance. Okay, so forward with the eyes. Keep the eyes right at eye level. Okay, down. Very slowly, the slower the better, more controlled. Okay, down, and push up, step way back, bend that back leg, and then push up. And down, and up, and down, back and up. Okay, let's try to do 5 more. 5, you're doing well. 4, very slowly. And 3, and 2, and last one. Okay, now stand near a wall. I'll grab a chair. We're going to concentrate a little bit more on the bottom area. What you're going to do is stand in a T stand so that you have one toe, the toe of your left leg facing forward, the back one turned. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift this back leg back, point it, hips are forward, and then lift up just slightly and hold. When you feel the muscle contract, that's where you want to hold. Okay, so lift and hold and lift and hold. Keep those hips forward. Okay, and try not to lean. Okay, you may have a tendency to lean on this exercise. Try not to do that. Use the support here. Relax your arms though. Okay, don't create some tension here. This is not upper body, this is lower body. And it's a small little movement. If you have lower back problems too, please, please pay particular attention to your posture. Keep your shoulders back and don't lift the leg very high. You don't need to. In order to get that contraction, it's a small little lift of maybe 3 to 6 inches, just a little tiny lift. There you go. Lift and hold. Okay, now this time, bring it up and just hold it. In that contraction, simply hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Flex your calf muscles too. Okay, hold, 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 and then down. You feel that all in through here? Okay, now we have to do the other side. Okay, same thing. Come into the T-stand, hips are forward, shoulders in line with the hips. Bring that leg back, point the toe, flex the calf muscle, and then lift. When you lift, contract the gluteus maximus and a little bit of that hamstring too. Okay, the foot is turned out slightly, and it's a small little movement, tiny little movement. There's no swinging involved, none at all. Swinging makes an exercise easier, but then you're working the muscle momentum, and there is no such muscle, okay? So let's concentrate on the muscles that we know exist somewhere underneath there. Okay, there we go. Head is forward, eyes are forward, posture is good, shoulders in line with the hips. In fact, if you are prone to the lower back problems, let's try this. Let's really bring our hips into the exercise, okay? Now, you won't be able to lift your leg as high, but you don't necessarily need to either. So bring those hips right in, draw them right in. There we go, lift and hold. And lift and hold. Okay, feel that? Okay, it's a good exercise. And going into our exercise break, I, of course, will give you an exercise to do. Let's count down here. Let's do 5, to hold, 4, 3, 2, and hold this one up there, just hold. Deep breathe. Bend that supporting knee slightly, hold, hold, hold. Okay, and release. Now, what I'd like to see you do is try to do 30 of these on each leg. This time what you do is you bring the leg out to a 45-degree angle and slightly back. Point the toe again, flex the calf muscle if you like. If not, this is fine. What you're going to do is don't lean, okay? Try and stay straight, hips are forward. And again, you're simply going to lift that foot up and that leg up, and you're going to feel this more in through this region here. Okay, so try to do 30 each side. Grab some water, and I'll see you back for your cool down. Excellent job. Promotional considerations provided to Canadian Rocky Mountain Spring Water, who supply the water for myself and our crew. For more information, please write P.O. Box 75209, White Rock, British Columbia, Canada, V4A 9N4. Okay, before you fall asleep, we have to stretch. This music is so relaxing. Okay, this will help you to stretch. What you need to do is come and sit against a wall or against your couch, chair. What you're going to do is you're going to place the heels together, soles together, grab your ankles. Okay, very careful. We're very particular about grabbing our ankles. You never want to grab your laces or your shoes. That does not stabilize the knee joint. We want to stabilize it, so we grab here, and then you draw your heels in as close as you comfortably can so that you get a maximum stretch in through the adductors, the area, one of the areas we just worked. Okay, there you go. And those types of exercises, some of them, because the movement is so small, you can do them when you're standing in line at the supermarket next time. You'll have your buggy in front, so you have your support. And just do little leg lifts. No one will even notice. I do them all the time. I've done them in airports, in airplanes. I stand at the back of the plane, and I'll stand there and do my leg lifts. Sometimes I go into the washroom and I do squats too, until someone knocks on the door and asks if I'm all right, then I come out. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. You can take your chin to your chest if you like, and then bring it back up, and then take your head over to the right side. Hold a stretch, and then head comes back to center, and then over to the left. And head back to center. Legs are out. Okay, now let's do the same hamstring stretch. Okay, and just lean. And with your hands together, stretch up, overhead, and then down. Thank you so much for exercising with me again today.